we need to really rewind here very quickly because I keep getting blasted with on Twitter. People are like, you brought CM Punk back to wrestling. How am I responsible for this? And
I just think it's funny.
I'll take it.
I just think it's funny to blame you. You know,
I don't mind
Then
it.
I have a scapegoat. I can blame you when it blows up and goes wrong. I can just
what if it's the then my
Renee?
Twitter, my Twitter's really gonna go the other way because I was getting all these like grateful tweets of like, you did it. I'm like, you're right, I did. I single-handedly fixed wrestling.
Well, I think the first wrestling thing I did since I left was Fox, right?
Yeah.
You know, so. You know, yeah, it's all your fault. I can't blame it on anybody else. I won't blame it on the people that paid me.
No,
I'll blame it on you.
How could you? No, I didn't pay you.
I think
I just tried to coerce you as much as I could.
I think doing the Fox show with you, I mean, honestly, that I hadn't spoken to you since I left, probably, right?
Yeah.
So rekindled a friendship, and I think was kind of like the gateway to opening up the possibility in my head that, you know, wrestling could have been an option.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know where in the timeline AEW kind of started or launched during like the whole Fox thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely before that because John was already doing his stuff with AEW. I'm not really sure the time frame on that either. My brain doesn't work like that.
Because there was a show before, I'll screw it all up. Like the Young Bucks, Omega, Cody, they did a show in Chicago before AEW was, I guess, technically officially a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know where in that I was doing the Fox thing, but the Fox thing was too good to be true. It was great.
It was, in fact, too good to be true.
Because people legitimately are like, oh, you went back to the WWE. No. I went to Fox.
We got that Fox money.
And like, that's what it was like so insane to me. I was like, wait a second, really?
It was fun though. It was a fun little gig that we had.
It really was. And it's amazing the way people in the real world treat other human beings.
Isn't it so eye-opening?
Because Fox flew to Milwaukee. I was in Milwaukee. You know, they're like, we'll come to Chicago, we'll come to Milwaukee. And Jacob Spoon and Ben flew to Milwaukee, and I had it was like kind of a formal but informal, you know, meeting. We ordered food, and I was very adamant of, guys, I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want to work for them. So I don't know if this is like a Trojan horse.
Right.
Right.
Because you must feel like they're like, okay, we'll get him to come do this. And then that's the gateway to actually getting you back to signing with WWE.
But I didn't want that. And I want transparency and honesty. And they were like, we have SmackDown coming to Fox. We want an analyst show as like a lead in or, you know, like whatever, just like we have a football panel. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It's a good idea. And they're like, you're the guy, you're the white whale. Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm the white whale that probably has nothing good to say.
How
and they were
hard
like,
was it like doing that though?
They were like, we need honesty. We're paying a lot. We're paying them a lot of money, and man, we hope the show's good. And I was like, great. And I thought I was fair on the show. When stuff was bad, I was like, there was some stuff I liked, you know, but it was. I think that was the whole start of, you know, possibly the idea. It's just an idea, you know what I mean? And working with good people, Jacob, like everybody at Fox is like so great.
They are
like
really lovely.
Beyond great.
They're really
you know?
great. Yeah. It was such a great experience working there. And like you said, it was cool for you and I to be able to rekindle a friendship. And here we are. And now CM Punk is going to wrestle this Sunday.
Oh my God.